That's a nice little intro, right? Yo, all right. Yo, welcome back.
Hey.
Ooh, this has been a busy day for me. It's my last interview here today, but you know what? What they say, best is last. So let's see if it's true, right? Yo, let's see if it's true, yo. So this is Sound of the Soul episode. I don't even know what number this is at this point. My goodness, man, I've been working, yo. But yo, so as I say, as always, I am Malachi Atkinson. I need a soundboard. Pew, pew, pew.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm a current graduate student at Jefferson University doing my research project on talking to Philadelphia independent artists about the potential financial burdens they may face working by themselves, trying to find a way to reduce that and find solutions. But not only that, just to give life and light to the artists we out here in Philadelphia, man. They are beautiful people and they're doing some amazing work. So let's get this started, yo. So just so you know for the interview, man, so this is very open-ended. Yo, your answers are your own. Be truthful, your answers, but honestly, there may be some questions you don't want to answer.
Oh, boy.
It's cool, yo, but it's all up to you. So it's at your discretion as well, but, you know, as long as you're ready to go, yo, let's get this started.
Let's get it going.
You
hear me okay?
Of course, yo. Ooh, I'm ready to work. Man. All right, so let the people know, yo. Let them know who you are, how long you've been doing this, and the type of music you make.
Okay. Look at this camera?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, y'all? My name is Re-Mus. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, jeweler. I'm a creative. That's what I am. That's what I do. I'm 1/10 now of the band Arthur Thomas and the Funkitorium.
Nice.
Funkitorium,
Okay.
which, by the way, we just released our new EP called In Between Planets. Check it out on the website.
Beautiful.
Hear it first.
Hey.
That's what I do.
All right, man. That's amazing, yo. So we're gonna get right into it, man. So what type of success have you seen so far in your music journey?
What type of success? Growth. When I first started making music, or should I say recording music, rather, in 2019.
Okay.
Shout out to the team over at Tax Studios, Artistry Collective Studios. Shout out to you guys. James Weldon, shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't know up from down.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. So to be able to walk in with that, you know, I would say ignorance, just and to leave out with a full body of work, a project called Soul Searching.
Nice.
That to me is success. So I have a solo project album out called Soul Searching.
Yeah.
And I believe like 2 or 3 singles out so far. I performed in different cities, different states.
Nice.
So far. I'm a part of a funk band.
Wow.
Like I make funk music too. Like what? Like, you know, I have a great team that I work with. I'm working on my second project. Is an EP. Okay. 5-track EP. Maybe 6, depending on, you know, what we do that day. And I just had the opportunity to meet so many great people. Rec has been such a pivotal, has played such a pivotal role in that. Shout out to Comcast.
Yeah, really.
Who sponsored me to actually work here and be here.
Okay,
so,
all right.
You know,
shout out to Comcast.
I'm grateful to you guys, and like I said, my view of success is a little bit different. Yeah, I'm grateful for every moment. I'm grateful for everything. So the people that I've come across, I've experienced, I've had to share laughs with, you know, mistakes with, disagreements with it. All of that to me adds up to my success, and I feel like I've been very successful.
Nice, man. Yo, look how happy this dude is. Yo, he's not lying. There's no.
He got me thinking about it. I'm like actually reliving the stuff.
Yo, for sure, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. I love it. Yo. So, in this current day, yo, how much time do you spend on your music, man? It seems like you got a lot going on.
I do, but I make sure that I make time for it. If you say how much time, it's usually either early in the morning, between like 6, 7 in the morning. I'll sit down and I'll meditate, and I'll get into like the writing process, creative process, or it's like dead at night. Maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yo, them scary hours,
bruh.
Yeah,
those are those like you are in tune with yourself hours. You're discovering yourself hours. Like that's where. Like I feel most of my inspiration comes from, you know. So,
all right, man, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Between I've recently finished my course at PTTI for sterile processing. Like we said, you were talking about like having to finance yourself. And make sure that you get the people that you work with paid, because you are really literally funding your own, your baby. So you got to feed your baby. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take these courses, and land this position so I could go ahead and make my money and pay the people that I know deserve for the work that they do, because we have a lot of talented people in this city, man.
Yeah, true. There's just a whole lot, man. Philly's insane with that, man.
Yes.
So much. You just gotta tap in. You just gotta tap in.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So good. Yo, you got that inspiration. Yo, say what you gotta say, man. I'm not gonna stop you, yo.
It's so many dope artists here in the city that kind of get looked over, because of it's a number of reasons behind that. But I feel that because Philly is such a hub of creatives, from the visual side, the music side, the production side, movies, video side, it's writing, comedy. It's so much. There's so many of us here.
I know. It's scary.
It's kind of easy to kind of get like bunched up together and not really see the individuality in everyone. Unless you really take a time to sit back and do the work of discovering. Okay, what do you do? Okay, what's your name? What do you do? Okay, how do you do this? Okay, what makes you different from them? Okay, I can see that your sound is different from this person's sound. Your look is different from this person's look. Okay, but what is your purpose and your drive? Your goal? Okay, cool. So you got this. Okay, everybody's vision and reason is so special that I get excited just even thinking about it.
For sure, man.
So it's great.
So it sounds like you spend a lot of time in this creative space, man. So is it like a 24/7 thing? You just out here working on your craft, yo?
So don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay.
I am an Aquarius. Let's make that clear.
Yo, spiritual girls hit them up. Yo, no,
stop. You're trying to get me in trouble. Listen, don't do that. I am happily in a relationship right now. Let me go ahead and make that clear. I do not want to get beat up, babe. Ash, I love you. And yeah, I said that. Y'all see me? You saw me say, okay, cool. But no, because I'm an Aquarius, man. So my head is always in that creative space, man. I'm always like, I wonder why this works like this.
Yeah.
What if you go at it from this angle versus that angle?
For sure.
I know this sounds weird, but I'm going to try this.
Of course.
That's my creative process.
Yeah.
The hardest thing is putting it into words at times. So I find myself working with my guys like Art and Norm.
Yeah.
And DJ Ndot, King Israel. All of my guys that I'm in the band with, Zavitas, Justin. Chops, Cam, Killer Cam, what's up, Killer Cam? Yo, you know what? Forget Killer Cam. I don't rock with Cam. I love you, Cam, but I don't rock with Cam. All right, Cam, get out of here, Cam. All right, he's gonna laugh about this later. And Dan, of course. It's dope. Dan is actually a part of a band called Mob Blues.
Okay.
As well, and they are actually celebrating their 1 year anniversary this evening at time. So
nice.
Slide into that.
Hey, shout out, yo! Congratulations to them, man. That's a beautiful thing.
Definitely spend a lot of time on my craft, man. I can't.
A lot of time, yo. A lot of time put in. So, have you seen profits coming in from the music you've created?
Absolutely. Especially working with the band.
Okay.
We've performed. We actually have a show this weekend at Roxborough Street Fest.
Okay.
Nice. We'll be performing from 3:30 to 4:30 there. We're going out to Reading actually early that morning for homecoming.
I was just in Reading last night, man. Yo, I went to see Kevin Hart. Yo, Kevin Hart. Yo, that man is. Yo, all right. Yo, this is so off topic, but yo. So they have the big screens on the sides, right? And seeing Kevin Hart in the big screen was so amazing. But then I looked to my right and saw him in actual person. He was like, this tall. I was like, oh shoot. Oh shoot, this man he's shorter in real life, yo. But shout out to Kevin Hart though, yo.
Shout out to Kevin Hart.
He's from Philly too, man, yo.
Very hard work.
It's insane how much work he's doing, yo.
Very hard work, very talented brother, man. Because I'll make jewelry and I'll put on movies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the last one he did, what's the name of that joint? Come on, what's the name of that movie? like my personal space or.
He puts out so much, bro.
It's on Netflix. It just came out.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Me Time?
Yeah.
I think it's Me Time.
I think so, yo, man. He has so much work out there. It's insane, man. But yeah. And it was back to you. My bad, yo. We threw this whole thing off top of you, but yeah. Back to the work you doing. So you say you work with a band, yo, and you got a lot of problems seen from that, yo.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, like you know, it's incremental, man, but it adds up. You gotta. A lot of people think that you're gonna get the bag or this big bag just randomly drop into your lap. No, you gotta work for it.
Yeah.
You gotta lay the foundation, man. And I feel as though anything that you just get, people just give you just randomly out of the blue, like you're not gonna really value it like that.
Of course.
You know, if you don't put the sweat equity, the time in it, you know, to make your dream a reality, when those opportunities do arrive, you know. Again, you're going to squander them.
True.
So you have to stay focused. You have to have a directive, a plan. Mm-hmm. You know, take that time to write out your plan. Take the time to make a destination for yourself and work towards the destination. So anything that presents itself, whether it's an opportunity to perform and present yourself,
of course,
or finances, be it grant or sponsorships or what have you, you know where to place your funds to excel you forward, to propel you forward, you know. So like I said, working with the band has been a very educational experience.
Yes.
And a very profitable one so far. So
that's amazing, yo. Yeah. That's great that you found that spot too, man. Yo, get that money. Yo, for sure. All right. So from the money you have made, is it enough to sustain the money you made from your music career? Is it enough to sustain a full time?
A full time?
Yeah.
Not yet. I'll be 110% honest with you. No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's so you think about it. You know what I'm saying? You perform maybe 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? If you perform twice in one day, and then another, you know, the following day, just that weekend, that Friday and Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know what I'm saying? For some people who work like church gigs and things like that too.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have a means that assists and supplements your income, but you know, unless you're pulling in like really big numbers, and that's depending on the venue, you know, you know what their budget is for your performance, things like that. It matters and differs. So, you know, I've had big checks, I've had little checks. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on where you go.
All right, word. So now is performing like the only way you make money as a music artist, or is there other avenues as well?
No, that would be unrealistic.
Yeah, of course.
No, I haven't signed, you know, like a deal or anything like that. We haven't signed like a deal or anything that we're totally independent, pushing ourselves. So that's a factor with that as well.
Of course.
Not saying the opportunities haven't been available, but it's like it has to make sense because of how many members are in the band, first and foremost.
Yeah.
You know, and it has to make sense for us individually. Like if I'm going to invest this too much time into something and I'm going to give a certain amount of ownership to what it is that I'm creating for that thing, then it has to make sense.
Of course.
You know, so it's not about just jumping at the first deal that someone offers you, or the first few dollars that someone offers you.
True.
Because if, in being realistic, if someone offers you a number in this business, 9 to 10, they see a profit they can make with you as well.
Yep.
Now, you also have 2 different perspectives, right? You have the people who want to make money with you and people that want to make money off you.
Yeah.
So you have to be mindful about, you know, that black and white, because at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Exactly, man, because it's a business at the end of the day.
If you got to grind it out and you know, take, you know, what you can. And again, it's not to downplay what people offer you. If a venue offers you a certain amount, that may be what their budget is to do the job, and you want the promotion, so make it make sense.
Okay.
You know? That's really what it comes down to. When it comes to finances in this business, you have to name your price. You name your price, you let it be known what your price is for the art and the craft that you do. You know what I'm saying? And then you move forward on that. If you have to budge sometimes on your price in order to get the promotion, to gain the following, to add on to your brand and your resume, then you got to do that. If you got to build your resume, do free shows. Build your resume. So now when you ask for your price, what can you do?
Yeah, exactly. Because
what you asking for.
Yeah, exactly, yo. That's how it works, because they want to see what they're putting their money into, yo.
Absolutely. And that's another thing that a lot of, you know, I feel like a lot of my peers are aware of this at this point, but there are new artists emerging every single day that don't understand how real it is for you to, you know, invest in yourself and for people to invest in you, and that you have to be able to turn that profit. You have to be able to give back into what was given into you.
Yes.
So if you're not marketing yourself a certain way, if you're not promoting yourself a certain way, if you're not conditioning yourself to maneuver and execute on the level that's required of you, then how can you ask for a budget that's crazy?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
If someone said, listen, I'm going to give you $1 million right now, you know what you're going to do with it?
Most people blow. I know what I'm gonna do with it. I know what I'm gonna do with it.
That's right.
I got things to take care of first. Yeah, exactly. I'm making sure that money gonna last forever. Like,
You have a game plan.
Yeah.
You're saying I ain't asking you for telling me like a game plan and like that, but you know where those finances are gonna go to kind of elevate you to the next step.
Of course.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Just being realistic. A lot of people don't have that, that understanding of how to approach finances. You know what I mean? Especially a lot of people in our community. You're saying because we haven't really been taught about financial literacy in that way. You know,
of course.
There's still things that I'm learning today that I'm like, damn, I wish I knew a couple years ago. I'd be a little in a different position right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But you have the education, then you have the discipline to apply what you learn.
Yes.
So that's a whole other thing.
Yo, you could know everything in the world, but if you don't apply it, then it doesn't mean.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. For real, it's wild. It's wild, man. But that's life.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm learning more and more every day that's the thing that we need to appreciate more of the journey of learning and figuring out and failing and trying again and being persistent to try again, not be afraid to fail because it's coming.
Yeah, man.
Failure's coming.
You can't be scared of failure because that man is right on your tail 24/7, yo. So yeah.
Unless you're like an anomaly where everything you've done since the day you were born was just right and accurate.
I wish.
You can expect to stumble and learn from that and then come back stronger.
Of course, man.
Bigger and better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was
Don't let nobody tell you that you can't come back, bro. Get up, keep going.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man. All right, yo. So since you're in a little different position than other people I've interviewed, you're part of like a band, right? Mm-hmm. Now, those big checks, little checks you get, do they go to y'all individually, or is just one lump sum that goes to the band and y'all split it out from there?
You know what I'm saying? It depends. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it depends on the funds. You know what I'm saying? The size of the funds, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But majority of the time, you know what I'm saying, we always make sure, majority of the time, we make sure that the band is taken care of as a brand collectively first. Okay. And then everyone else gets accordingly. Because you want to make sure that, again, the business is growing. Yes. So that's always the main priority. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Investing in the business first and then make sure everybody else.
I like the way you describe it as the business, because once you're an independent artist, you are your business, yo. Absolutely. Yeah, you are your brand, you are your business. And you're touching on the educational part where a lot of independent artists fail, that it's not impossible to do this, but they don't know how to do it. So it seems like you're touching on the educational part of knowing, discipline part you already got, applying it, and then like the literacy part of like, the financials, how to work in money, doing this and that, then the promotion. All right, so it's a lot that goes into it. From what I'm gathering from what you're saying so far, man, it's a lot.
Absolutely, it is. But it's something that you have to learn and apply it for yourself. Like we could walk through the process together. Yeah. But everybody's situation ain't the same. Yeah. Everybody don't got a roof for their head that's secure. Everybody don't got like a stable income that can supplement them when shows start slowing up. Yeah. Everybody don't have the skills or the trade or that muscle to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else got to say, okay, look, if I'm not getting it this way, I got to get it another way in order to keep myself up. So a lot of people get discouraged. They may be talented as hell. Yeah. But because of life and what's going on with them, it gets buried because they have to now pursue other things to just survive.
Exactly.
So, like I said, it's something that if you really, really want this, you got to be ready for that. It's a battle, man. Yeah. But it's not without reward.
Of course, yo. There's a lot of reward.
It's not without reward. Yeah. You set your price, you set your standards, you set your morals, you know what I'm saying? You set your goals and your visions and you go for that. You know what I'm saying? Small steps to big steps. Keep going. Yeah. Keep going. You know what I mean? That's all I got. Keep going, bro.
Yo, for sure, yo, keep going, man. You touched on this, man. Having something else to supplement the income. So, is there work you do outside of music in order to support your music?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm a jeweler, as well as, I take like part-time gigs. Like I do demolition. I've done demolition work for since my early teens.
Yeah.
I've done abatement work. I worked in overnight stocking jobs.
Dang.
I've done a little bit of everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? And currently, I'm looking for placement, in the CS field, sterile processing field, rather.
Okay.
Because I just, again, finished all my courses. I graduated in December.
Nice.
So
congrats.
That.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I make jewelry.
All right.
So,
Yo, look how stylish he looks, man.
I'm proud, man. Cause listen. I invested the time. I did the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got my certification.
For sure.
And I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
And
it's something to be proud of, man. Yo, for sure, yo. Let's keep it moving, yo. And so from then on, now we're gonna hop on the financials for one more question, and we're gonna segue away from that. But now when it comes to your song making process and the music you make, I'll say even as a band and all that kind of stuff, how much does it usually cost to make those songs? Like, what's the time put into it? What's the cost that goes into a song?
To making a song?
Yeah.
It varies, honestly, because if you have a producer that rocks with you and your sound, they may look out for you, just work with you, and just ask for like equal splits.
Okay.
They may ask for a higher percentage of splits. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to the actual like publishing and putting the music out. You know what I'm saying? Other times it may cost you $200, $300, $400 for a beat.
Damn.
Sometimes it costs you more depending on what the producer's asking for.
Yeah.
Then you got to buy studio time. That may range anywhere from $20, $30, $40, $50 an hour.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Then you have the actual, okay, you got the artist that you got to pay. Excuse me. You have the artist that you have to pay. You have the producer you have to pay. Like if you have a feature, you got to pay the artist to come through.
Okay.
You got to pay your producer. You got to pay for the studio time. And you got gas, because if you drive, you got to pay for gas. Food, make sure everybody fed well if you want to have a good joint. But again, that's to your preference of how you want to set it your stuff. But the requirements, the main requirements, you're saying space, the people who you're working with, they just need to be covered. So you'll spend anywhere, if it's not somebody that's looking out for you, you'll easily spend anywhere from over $200 easily starting. That's just the base price for the beat.
Okay.
A person may charge you $100, $200, $300 for a feature. Depending on the artist, they may charge you a stack. They may charge you $1,500. They may charge you more. Depends on who you working with. But yeah, I say start low ball on that too. Most you probably spend like $1,000.
Okay.
At most.
Yeah.
If you have to go back and record over and over again.
That puts even more, yeah.
Because you got to consider that too.
Yeah.
Everybody don't just go in and do it one take and then be done.
Yeah.
Some people got to develop. You got artist development. That's the thing. And you don't if you don't have a manager or artist or someone actually training you how to develop yourself as an artist, 9 out of 10 you're going to get that while you're in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it depends. It really depends. I can't say it's an exact number.
Yeah.
I can tell you right off the back, you're going to spend over $200 if you work with somebody that's not.
So $200 baseline, yo. Baseline. For sure. Yo, hold on. I'm sorry, yo. Yo, it's that season, man. It's that season, yo. It's weather's changing. But dang, man, it's a lot.
I mean,
yeah.
If you look at the grand scheme of it, right?
Yeah.
What you're hoping to get out of the product that you're investing in, you want millions of dollars off your investment, right?
True.
So if you got to invest $200, $50, $1,000, and compared to $1 million, like how much of a loss are you?
Yeah, true. It's
really,
yeah.
So it also boils down to your trust in the product that you're investing in. Do you trust yourself enough to make a return on your investment?
Oh my goodness, that's a crazy question to ask yourself, man. Because like a lot of people don't even have the confidence to really say yes. Like
a lot of people lack the confidence to stand in their craft. You know what I'm saying, and to say, hey, I'm here. Yeah. Because this is such an emotional experience when you're making music that, again, your emotions can get in the way of that. If you're an insecure person, it's naturally like, okay, I don't know about this and the third. You can block your your gifts and your blessings. You know, that's why it's great to have a team.
Because they can keep you in check, yo.
Man, I implore you, I beg, if you're in this crowd, bro, get you a solid team.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to always be 100%. You're not going to always be happy. You're not going to always want to be your best self.
Facts.
And sometimes you need people to check you on that.
Yeah.
And I mean literally check you, whether it's nice or be like, yo, you tripping right now.
Oh, for sure, man.
They gonna call you some names you ain't too familiar with.
Yeah.
Rather. But you need to hear
But you need those people by your side, yo, because we could be our own biggest enemies at times, man.
Absolutely.
100%, yo.
I feel that way because I present myself a certain way because that's how I want to be received and that's how I want to feel.
Yeah.
I know me being an emotional person that I'm not always my best self.
Yeah.
You know, I have things that I need to work on and continue to work on. Mm-hmm. So when I feel myself in that state, I'm grateful enough to say I have a support system, my partner, my I want to say my family for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters who like be like, yo, no, you drawing.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Do you know who you are?
Yo,
you know what you do?
Yo.
You walk into a room, do you know what you bring?
Yeah.
Like, you need people like that around you to reaffirm your value sometimes because, you know, you can do it yourself, but it helps.
100%.
Everybody need help.
Everybody needs help. You can't do this. Yo, you can't live life by yourself, man. Like,
Everybody need help, man.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of help.
Oh, dang.
How could we help you? Look at that. Oh, yeah. You wasn't ready. Mm-hmm. I got questions.
Yo.
How can we help you?
Yo, look, you are helping me right now in this act of even being here, man. You showing up to be here right now and do this interview has been such a huge help for me, but not only for me and also the future plans I hope to create from this, yo.
Let's go.
Yo, you don't gotta worry about that, man.
Bro, look, if you asked me, I was blown away because I was like, oh shoot, this is crazy. I'm with it.
Yeah, I thank you for showing up, man.
I was 2 seconds from being like, no, because I didn't feel like I was prepared for it. I didn't feel like, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes, some days, some videos, some situations, I'd be like, yeah, let's go for it. I'm going home. Other times, I'd be like, I don't know. I didn't finish what I was working on. I'm still working on the thing. It's not done
it's
yet.
Not crazy how that is. Yeah. You know, whatever stars aligned, yo, line like these lights over here, yo. I I'm thankful for it, man. It's a blessing, yo.
I appreciate you, man.
Holy shoot, man. We got a few more questions. We got a few more minutes too, yo. So we rolling, yo. Now, so we answered about, you know, the cost and makes a song, blah, blah. But now, here's a bigger question, yo. Overall, branching. What are the biggest burdens you face as an independent artist?
As an independent artist, finances. I'm keeping it in the beam.
Yeah.
Making sure that the money's there to take care of people. You know, because it's not the lack of motivation. It's not the lack of drive. It's not the lack of work ethic. Mm-hmm. You know, we're producing at a high level. We're working at a high level. It's just making sure that everybody's taken care of, so the morale is there. To keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? So sometimes you don't got it. You got to be honest with them. Hey, bro, listen, I don't have it today.
Yeah, damn.
But
it's a real thing.
If you know what I'm saying, give me some time, I'm going to take care of you. I don't have today, you know what? Don't even work on it. Don't even start on it yet. I'm going to go figure that out, and I'm going to come back and holler at you and see you.
Of course.
You know, that to me is like the biggest thing because for those who want it and really want it, ain't no obstacles, bro.
Yeah.
It's just a problem that you gotta figure out.
Yeah. That's one way to look at it. That's a crazy way to look at it. It was just a problem to figure out, yo. Yeah.
That's it. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
It's been done before.
Yeah.
It's millionaires doing it every day.
If you do it, why can't I do it, yo? I love that. I love that mindset, man.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, you gonna make me like climb a mountain. Like I'm about to
That's all I want. That's all I want for the people I love. That's what people I care about, the people who I work with. You know what I'm saying? The people around me, man. That's what I feel we deserve.
Of course.
Because for those who don't do this every day, they don't understand how taxing it is on your spirit. They don't understand how taxing it is on your mental, your emotions, your family, your life. They don't understand.
Yeah.
You know? Like, like I would never understand how taxing is to be a doctor. Because I'm not a doctor. I don't know what that life is like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect anybody in that position.
Honestly, right?
To be responsible for that is incredible.
Yeah.
You know? But the same doctor would never understand what it takes to pull the people who are in these professions from that low state of mind.
Yeah.
And take them out of that state of emotion into a whole nother world where they feel that they can keep on going.
Oh God, man.
Because we impact the people that listen to our music.
That's very true.
Whether it's you need to feel calm from being in an intense, excited state, to you need to be happy from feeling so low that you can't.
You need that one song, yo. That's true, man. You know what? That's a real big thing, yo. Because like even before I came into this, because I wasn't really feeling it today, man. I woke up and was just like, you know, because I had a long night, blah blah. I was kind of tired, yo, and I was like, you know what? Yo, I put on Me by Drake, yo, and that man was so braggadocious. Yo, I was like, yo, he was like, I'm getting paid for all of this. And I was like, yeah.
Absolutely.
You're talking that talk. Yo, but like, and it got me pumped to keep going with this because, like, you know what? The payoff is worth it, as you said, yo.
Absolutely.
100%. Yo, I love the answer. Yo, there's another thing you touched on before. You said that you don't know how taxing it is on your family as well. And like, so has you pursuing this music career ever been a burden for your family then?
At times, yes. Because there were times where I needed to be present, where I wasn't. You know, there were times where I needed to hold things down, where I wasn't capable of doing it because either I've invested my funds and my time and energy into my music,
yes,
or you know, I just wasn't there emotionally, you know, to be present.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So those are things that I think about. You know, when excuse me, can I take this call?
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Pause. Yeah. So you said so far that there's been times I haven't been able to be present in the moment or that, and I know that's real.
Yeah.
Yo. Now, how did you get to the point now? I'm assuming they're supportive of it at this point now.
Yeah, absolutely. Like in the beginning, it was kind of tough.
Yeah.
But they saw how much it meant to me. So eventually it became less of a like fight for like, yo, just do something else to like, I don't like what you're doing. I still don't like it, but you're happy, so so I'm happy and I wish you all the success. I'm proud of you. I want all the best for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
so,
the way you said that, I just know that was word for word verbatim.
I'm like, look, I'm gonna take it. That's a win to me. I'm gonna take that.
So you said I'm good? All right. Yo, that's a fact, though, man.
And one more thing on that subject, you know what I'm saying? It's being honest enough with yourself to humble yourself in times you need to humble yourself. If you don't have it, just say you don't have it. Like, whether it's money, energy, time, you know, the patience to listen.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have it, just be honest, because if you try to force it, it comes off as just like not genuine. You're not genuine with it. So they feel that too.
Yes.
So you got to be considerate of these things as well. So, you know, I don't want to overtalk. I don't want to say too much. I just want those who are on the same path as me, you know, in this creative realm as us.
Yeah.
You know, in this creative realm to know that it's all right. You know, you're not going to always be able to show up. You're not going to always be able to say, hey, I got it, I can do it. You're not going to always get it right all the time. You're going to fail at times. You know what I'm saying? You may invest in something and it may seem like the biggest thing or like the end-all be-all. Yeah. You know, and it may not work out.
True.
But that doesn't mean that you are incapable. That doesn't mean that you're not worthy. That doesn't mean that, you know, that you can't do it. It just means that you have to approach it from a different angle.
Honestly.
So try again.
First, I love it, man. Yo, you motivation out here, yo.
Hey.
You found another path too, yo. So I'm gonna end up with this last question, yo. So, yeah. Well, we got like two more, but like, this is the main last question, yo. So, how did you gain your music following so far, and how do you continue to grow from here?
I'm a very like I'm Aquarius. So I'm introverted and I'm extroverted at the same time.
Yeah.
Weird. Listen, I don't know if I'm the first Aquarian to say this, but I'm weird. Okay. I am. All right. So when I'm outside, I'm extroverted.
Yeah.
So I could be like, hey, man, what's up?
Yeah.
I don't got to know you from nobody. I'll be like, hey, how are you?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I genuinely care about your well-being. If I ask you, I want to know. You know? People come out to the shows. I communicate with the fans that come out, or the people that come out to the shows.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up.
I'm on social media, so I'll talk to people online. I'll, interact with stuff that they post and stuff like that. And then we'll just start a conversation, start building. Next thing you know, we follow each other. I've always felt like the in-person approach was the best approach. But then you also have paid advertisements, like marketing.
Yes,
like that.
Yes.
So paid ads, stuff like that, to get yourself recognized, and just being active in your skill.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I say talent is great, but skill is better.
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
Skills are forever, yo.
Active in Rec has taught me this: document your journey. Thank you, Will Times. Document your journey.
I guess technically I'm doing it right now, yo.
Document your journey,
man.
Because it's everything.
Yes.
Because you don't know who you're affecting. So document your journey. Don't be afraid to be transparent, because you think, oh, my stuff ain't the freshest. Other people's ain't the freshest neither.
True.
Confused.
And we are our own biggest critic too. So sometimes we think it's not that fresh, and in reality, other people looking like, yo, how you do that? I'm like, what? Yeah.
Can we talk about it for real? Can we be honest? Like that's what excites me about this. Yes. About just being an artist and being a creative, bro. There are billions of people in the world.
True.
Billions. So there's always an opportunity to impact somebody in a positive way.
Oh yeah.
Than yesterday.
Yeah.
You don't know. Like, I thought about, and this is a very transparent moment, guys. Like, I released my debut album in 2019. It's called Soul Searcher, right? The mix was not the best because I rushed it.
Yeah.
I rushed it. Other people counseled me and said, yo, we need to wait and prolong the release, because this needs to be addressed, this needs to be leveled, other things like that. And I'm like, no, I promised the people that I was going to put it out this date, so I'm putting it out this date. I thought I was being true to my word. I didn't know I was doing a disservice to my fans.
Wow.
I didn't know. I didn't think I was doing a disservice to my fans. I said, oh, well, this is just something that, I'm just into it. I'm getting started, boom, boom, boom.
Of course.
That sat over my head for 2 years.
Damn.
That sat on my soul for 2 years, bro. And every time, even now talking about it, it's like a back and forth type of emotion I'm going through, because I know that the body of work was incredible. Mm-hmm. And that now it's a better mix on it now, because I re-released it.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That's out. So it's out right now. But I had to check myself, be honest. Like, yo, I was hasty.
Yeah.
I didn't humble myself to say I didn't know everything. Mm-hmm. I wasn't humble enough to say, like, take the advice of my counsel, So I had to learn that hard lesson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I got to a point where I'm okay with that reality that happened. But there's something else happening too.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. This is about to happen. This next 5 hours is going to be world changing. So I'm excited.
Yo, big things coming, man. So that's a great place to close it off, yo. So, with that, you got any final thoughts to share, and remind the people of where they can find you so they can see those big news you got coming, yo.
Oh, shoot. That, first of all, that intro was awesome. This question. You can follow me everywhere. Actually, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's Re-Mus, Re-Mus324. So it's RE_MUS324. You can follow me there. You can catch up my music there. You can also follow the band page, the Funkitorium. That's TheFunkitorium. Again, that's on all social media platforms. check out the new EP we just dropped as a band, and stay on the lookout for this next EP that I'm about to drop as a solo.
Hey, exciting things coming, yo. I thank you a lot.
Shout out to Malachi for having me here, baby.
Yeah, you got hips. You need to be moving to this, man.
Yo, shout out to you for being here, man. This is a great episode, yo. And with that, that is Sound of the Soul episode. I don't even know. I'll figure it out later, yo. Thank you.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Can't you see that I've been waiting? Can't you see that I've been patient? Can't you see that I've been waiting? Can't you see that I've been patient? Can't you see that?